Hey, we are live. Took me a second to get on. Didn't want to, not want to let me get on here tonight. So many things to talk about. So many things. What's up, posse? Got the best point guard and the best coach. All right, brother. Yeah, I'm thinking Final Four. You keep thinking that, brother. Yeah, Missouri just beat Florida, so we need to worry about. Let's worry about beating Missouri, and then the next game, yeah, Mississippi State. Then we can worry about. Yeah, we're a long way from that. Long way from that. If you listen to his coach's show, go back and listen to his coach's show tonight. He was on there the first 30 minutes. Just go back and listen to that. See if you can explain why Jalen Lowe's not starting. Yeah, I have no idea what the guy's talking about. He was talking about Jalen Lowe. We're trying to preserve him, and worried about people getting tired, and it's like getting tired. We're in January. So anyway, yeah, Derek, what's up? What's up, guys? Come on in. I'm gonna tell everybody, go back and listen to Mark Pope's coach's show tonight. It was 30 minutes he was on there. Then they brought on Travis Ford. I didn't listen to it, but oh Lord, first 30 minutes I was trying to figure out something. We just beat Mizzou by 22 points. We did. We didn't beat Missouri. What are you talking about? We haven't played them. Derek, where can you watch it? You can just you can't watch it. Well, you can just Google Mark Pope coach's show. They don't have it up yet because I was going to try and play it for you. Some of the answers he gave. If you watch my video after the game, guys, I can't understand a damn thing the guy's saying. I gotta be honest with you. He talked about, first thing is we watched film, and I asked them, how they felt about the film. I'm thinking, you ask them how they felt about how you feel about watching your own. Well, I played like shit. I feel good about it. I mean, what the fuck? How you feel? How would you feel about watching yourself on film? Well, I played bad. I don't know, man. About the men's team. Yes, dude. Yeah, I ain't talking about. Oh, you're talking about the women's team Final Four. Oh, okay. Wrong. We got the wrong team, brother. Yeah, yeah. Oh, you're talking about women's. Yeah, I mean, somebody got hurt on the women's team, and they're out for the rest of the year. So other than that, I don't know anything about the women's team. But now I'm talking about the men's team. Let's just win. Let's just try and beat Missouri. No, he talked about. He just the way he answers questions. If you saw my video and you guys didn't hear the Tom Leach radio interview after the game, wow, that was troubling to say the least. Pope back to BYU. Well, I don't know about that, Julie. I don't think we're ready to send him back yet, but somebody's going to have to sit him down and explain to him how to talk on an interview because, good God Almighty, that was bad. So yeah, I did not enjoy that. So many things going on in football and basketball. We just lost a one of our wide receivers in high school, just decommitted. So what else? Got to wear the pants around here. Yes, but no, we lost a wide receiver, a high school wide receiver, which I don't know if he was any good or not. He was a 3-star. He decommitted. We gained 5 players over the weekend. Somebody from Gardner Webb. I didn't know Gardner Webb had a team. Western Carolina. Okay. Then LSU, Baylor, Arkansas. The offensive lineman from Baylor was huge. He's a center, but he can play. I'm sure he'll play center. So, we got so many things to talk about. Basketball, football. If you saw my basketball video, I don't have to rehash any of that. Matt Jones talked about the radio interview with Tom Leach. So, look, I don't know what to say. I really am. I listened to his coach's show. If you're just getting in here, yeah, go back and listen to the coach's show tonight and try to decipher what the hell he's talking about. If you ask him a question, you're not going to get a straight answer. I don't know. The center's a big boy. Yes, the Baylor kids. 318. I mean, he's a good player. Somebody from Baylor chimed in on the thread on my post and said he's a good player. So. Yeah, I don't know about the dude from Gardner Webb or the cornerback from Western Carolina, but the defensive lineman from LSU is supposedly pretty decent. Of course, the offensive and the linebacker from Arkansas, somebody told me, he's okay. So we got 5 people, and we just lost a wide receiver, a high school decommit. So we have, what does that make it? 13 high school players? No. Yeah, 13 high school players and 2 JUCOs. So I don't know. I don't know if that kid was any good. That was a receiver anyway. But I think Indiana wants him, so I don't know. We'll see. Kenny Brooks. Iceberg Slim, Julie, BYU. I don't know. And then some. Everybody's talking about Sam Levitt. Listen, Sam Levitt's going to go where the money is. Texas A&M has offered him a lot of money. LSU is going to offer him a lot of money. Unless he just wants to come here and play for Coach Stein, we ain't going to be able to outbid anybody. That's what was said. Once again, guys, we can't outbid people on football. It's not going to happen unless he just wants to come here. So he's visiting LSU right now, and Texas Tech. I said Texas A&M. Texas Tech is offering him a lot of money. So at first he wasn't going to go on a visit. Now I think Matt Jones says he is going on a visit. Look, I don't know if we'll get him. There's two quarterbacks that Matt Jones came out and said there's two quarterbacks that he can't give the name of. That's the emergency guys. And I know one of them's Novosad. I bet you. Even though KSR boys say that their Oregon sources told them that Novosad's not going to come here. Okay, well, we'll see. We got some backup plans, but yeah, listen, we got to buy a whole new team, guys, in football. We need a whole new team. We can't be spending a lot of money. That's what Cutter Boley, they gave him $2.5 million, and we offered him $1 million. Okay, because we need so many people, we can't be spending money on just one position. So I think we were going to give him 1.5, and he went for 2 or $2.5 million. So that was smart of Cutter Boley. Googly, yes. Julie, Walmart team, yes. Dang, Kmart, tough. Yeah, I mean, listen, guys, we're a friggin' Walmart team. I mean, this we got to be. We need. Hell, everybody quit. Everybody left this week. Everybody left. I can't even keep up with who left and who's. Everybody left. All the older. Sam Green stayed and Ty Bryant. Other than that, damn. Yeah, I mean, we gained 5 people out of the portal. Hopefully, we'll gain some more. Like I said, Western Carolina, Gardner Webb. Okay, he's an edge player. Maybe he's good. Like I said, we're going to have to get a lot of 3-stars and coach them up, guys. Because we're spending money on basketball, as you can tell. Get any receivers without the quarterback. Yeah, I mean, we got to get some receivers. We just lost one. I mean, the guys we got, Cam Miller, Quisenberry, they're all DJ Miller. They're all going to play. Harley Gilmore, man, if he turns Harley Gilmore into an all-SEC player, I'll be impressed. If Harley Gilmore ain't leaving. Did y'all see? He ain't put his name in the portal, has he? Yeah. I mean, look, I ain't going to dog the kid out this year. So we're going to give him a chance. We're not going to call him Harley open. Okay, just he didn't get in the portal. That's all I'm saying. No, I'll just say, I mean, I like him. We'll see. He's fast. Just got to catch the ball. Got to get open. Got to catch the ball, But no, Willie Rodriguez is not in the portal, and he is going to stay because he would be dumb to leave. Because as I've said, the wide receiver in that spread offense he's a wide receiver basically. He's going to get a lot of catches and have a chance to go to the NFL. Yeah, that's one of the most important persons on the offense, other than the quarterback, is the running back and the wide receiver, which is the tight end. So yeah, Rodriguez is going to stay. I would yes. So hopefully we'll get. I mean, we need everybody else though. We sure as hell. I mean, so yeah, we'll see what happens. But no, we'll see what happens. A lot of days left in the portal. See, Stein had to go back. The reason we had so many visits over the weekend is because Stein had to leave and go back to Oregon to get ready to play Indiana. So, we'll open up the checkbook. But are we going to get Levitt? You know what? He's going to get offered more money. Unless he just wants to come here and play for Stein, we won't get him. So, in fact, he's talking to LSU right now. So, and then Texas Tech has offered him a lot of money. Double what we offered him is what I heard. So, we'll see. Maybe he'll come. You never know. So, basketball, guys. Look, everybody's getting in here. I'm Tom. This is Kentucky Football Nation. If you're new, look, the basketball team. I don't know what to say. If you didn't see my video after the Alabama game, look. I don't know what to say. If you guys didn't hear about the Tom Leach radio interview, that didn't go well after the game. I was very upset. That was troubling. The guy can't answer, will not answer questions. Won't, come on, man. Understand why Chandler starts and Lowe doesn't. Well, don't ask him because they ask him on his Go listen to his coach's show tonight, guys. It's not up yet. They haven't posted it. I listened to it. He was on the first 30 minutes, and they asked him questions like this. And I swear to God, when you ask him a question, if you ask him, hey, what did you have for dinner today? He'll be like, well, at breakfast this morning, I had decaf coffee. And it's like, dude, what do you, instead of answering the question, he's going all over here. They ask him about, why didn't you play Cam Williams? He started talking about Otega Owe had 40 minutes. Okay, what's that got to do with one? Instead of just saying, because of the matchup, So I don't know. The guy uses a lot of words to. So anyway, look, he can't explain why the hell he didn't, as far as I can say. Like I said, he said that they watched film and something about he asked the players how they felt about the film they watched. And I was like, what? Feel? How do I feel about playing bad? How do I feel? Yeah, feelings. I try to teach my daughter feelings don't have anything to do with a lot when it gets to life, but no. Feelings. Chandler can't be on the floor, guys. Come on. How many times did Jay Billis call him out? I mean, how many times you got to get burned? He just gave answers about Jalen Lowe. They're trying to protect him and the team's conditioning. He's worried about the team's conditioning. It's January. What the fuck? You're either in physical shape or you're not. I mean, like I said, guys, I don't get it. We got 18 people in here. Thanks for coming in here. Pope needs to say our game must improve. He needs to, yeah. I mean, look, that Tom Leach interview, oh, that was bad. Yeah. So, Trey, what's up, Trey? Well, I'm always worried about the players getting fatigued. I have no idea. You need to put the 5 best players out there and just freaking play the damn game. Until we do that, guys, we're not winning any games. Missouri just beat Florida, by the way. Florida's a good team. And Missouri just beat them at home. Now it's a home game. So we're going to find out how good Missouri is Wednesday night. And, of course, if you haven't heard the stat, in quad 1 games since Mark Pope has been here, I think we played 22 quad 1 games, and 11 of them we have been down by double digits. In 11. He has the same record as Billy Gillespie right now that Billy Gillespie had. That's all I'm saying. And that's all the thing Matt Jones was talking about. There's nothing left to say. I don't know what to talk about here. Garrison should not be on the floor either. Kentucky, no. Fan, no. There's a lot of people that shouldn't be on the floor, but that's the players we got. Aberdeen's awful, guys. And, of course, everybody keeps saying this team was arguing. Somebody said they were arguing on the sideline. The bench looked like it was a funeral. Alabama's bench was cheering. And he said tonight, their team loves one another. And that's being exaggerated. Okay, I'll take your word for it. Everybody loves one another. So there you go. And yeah, you ask him a question about the starting 5, and he just goes off on a tangent about conditioning and protect. Look, Jalen Lowe probably needs shoulder surgery. Just play him. He's got to be on the floor, and just I don't know. But Colin Chandler needs to, like I said, he's a 10-minute player. He's a relief guy. He cannot guard any. Jesus. He hit that first 3, and I thought, well, and then he just started getting torched. So I don't know, guys, what's about I'm late. Wildcat highlights. Oh, we're just not getting started, dude. We've been talking about a little football, a little basketball. We lost the receiver in football, high school receiver decommitted. We haven't really got into anything. What's on you guys' mind? I listened to Mark Pope's radio show. I encourage you to go back. He was only on for the first 30 minutes. It hadn't been posted yet. They'll post it on UK Athletics tonight. Go back and listen to the first 30 minutes. And they, people on the internet ask him questions about Jalen Lowe and the starting by Cam Williams and try to decipher what the hell that guy's talking about. I cannot understand the guy. So we watched film and we asked the players, how you feel about watching the film back? How do I feel that I played like shit? How do I feel? I don't know. I feel I wouldn't ask anybody at this point. What the fuck are you asking anybody something for? I'd be telling somebody you play like that again, you ain't playing. Okay, guys, if you have not heard this, breaking news: Jasper Johnson's uncle, and Jaden Quain's dad is on social media ripping Mark Pope. Okay, ripping him. So we're going to lose Jasper Johnson, guys, if we don't mess around. And we don't have any players for next year, and you're about to lose Jasper Johnson. I mean, come on, man. That's the guy who needs to be playing. Jesus, at least he can stay in front of his man. But yeah, so that's another thing. Social media. Jaden Quains' dad and Jasper Johnson's uncle are not happy. So I'm just a fan. Yes, we're just a fan. Is legit. Oh yeah, we're all just fans. Me, Wildcat Highlights. Half the people that do this. Julie, give Pope. I don't know what Pope needs. Julie, Kentucky fan. He needs to be fired. Well, look, we ain't taking Calipari back, but I don't know if he needs to be fired. But look, unless something changes, unless he changes, and I don't know that he can change, guys. I mean, I really don't know. Did anybody hear that radio interview that Matt with Tom Leach after the game? Did anybody listen to that last section? That was awful. I mean, yeah. I mean, no, we're talking about Wildcat Highlights. He has the same record as Billy Gillespie right now. So, we've got to improve. Chandler's defense is bad. There is no defense, Jake. He can't play defense. Yeah, and I know he likes the guy. I got it. I know you like him, but like ain't got nothing to do with anything. That guy does not need to be starting. We need to stop getting behind. We need to jump on people. We're not gonna be. This is not gonna go well. I can tell you right now. Missouri just beat Florida on Saturday. So even though it was a home game for them, Florida's a good team, and Missouri beat them. So we're gonna find out. And of course, you guys heard Nate Oates, right? You guys heard that Nate Oates stats that for the entire year, which we played 14, 15 games, when the ball came into the post, we've only thrown it out of the post 7 times. That's analytics, folks. And I know you all have seen that on KSR. That's analytics. Okay, so when they threw the ball into Quains, their big guys, they just double teamed them because they knew they were going to try and shoot the ball because they knew they were not going to pass it back out. I mean, that's an embarrassing stat. And for Alabama's coach to even say that, Nate Oates to even say that really out loud, to give him a hint that, hey, man, you're big guys. We're not passing the ball. We had 8 assists for the game. So I don't know, man. I don't have any answers. Didn't have any big men. Nope. They shot wide. They have wide open shots. What do we say, guys, about offense? Forget offense, defense. They have wide open shots. Are you going to give them, okay, then they're going to hit 15 out of 38 or whatever they hit. We hit our usual. We hit 4 out of 19. That's about what we're good for. So, yeah, it's going to be a long year. They barely get the ball down the floor. Yeah, ball down low, yeah. I don't know. Look, we're in trouble, is all I'm going to say. I don't know what's going to happen, but it doesn't look good to me. Look, you can see a train wreck coming, guys. We don't have any players. Jasper Johnson's dad is our uncle is on the internet ripping. Quaintance is going to go to the pros, so it really doesn't matter. But yeah, you don't try to get the ball into Quaintance. Yeah, I mean, look, if you want, and somebody did it. There's a couple people who did, after the game that know basketball that showed how we went under. We didn't go. We went under the screen. We weren't supposed. We were supposed to be, and it's just. I don't know. They watched film, so I don't know. I think a lot of struggle. Kentucky fan, a lot of struggles on the floor is on Mark Pope. I do too. He is. I don't know if he's soft. I don't know what he is. I can see the guy went. Thank God the guy didn't become a doctor. I can't see talking to this guy being a doctor. Jesus Christ. He just uses the way he thinks. If the way he talks is the way he thinks, I certainly don't understand him. I got to be honest with you guys. There's 40 people in here. I'm Tom. This is Kentucky Football Nation. Welcome. We're talking about basketball, football. We're talking about Mark Pope, and I don't dislike him. Everybody wants to know. But if he thinks the way he talks, I have no idea what the hell he's saying. He uses a lot of words to answer a simple question. They ask him about Cam Williams. How come he didn't play so many minutes? And he started talking about Takeaway had played 40 minutes. What's that got to do with anything? He went off on this big, and then he answered the question, well, matchup and, conditioning. We talked about conditioning. Conditioning. It's January.
I mean, I don't know. I don't have any. Look, guys, I just sit here and shake my head because I don't have any answers. Well, I don't know about that, Julie, but Stan answering a simple question. Yeah, Tom Leach tried to help him out. Tom Leach really tried to say. He said he rephrased the question. The third question, I forgot what it was about. But anyway, there's no way players can understand what he's asking them to do. You know what? That's a good point, Trey. Nobody's brought that up. If we can't understand him, how the hell are the players going to understand him? So I don't know. I don't know. He says the team loves one another and nobody's mad at one another. The bench looked like it was a funeral. Alabama's bench was jumping up and down, and the guy sprained his ankle. It was next man up, and they were playing like they play hard. Effort. We talked about effort after the game. Practice is not translating over into the game. And you heard me if you watched my video. If you haven't watched my video after the game, you can't coach here, dude. If you can't make practice translate over to the game, and you have to coach effort, you can't. How you gonna coach here? I mean, I don't want to fire the guy. I keep saying, there's plenty of time left. If we lose, let me tell you what, guys. If we lose Wednesday night, look out. It's gonna start snowballing. I'm gonna tell you right now. You've seen this before. It starts snowballing. Uh, I don't know. I hope I'm wrong. King Benezer, people forgot how good Cal is with the media. Yeah, that's true. Until the last couple of years, he just stopped being good with the media. But yeah, when he was in his prime, he knew how to do the media. I don't know. He just stopped doing it for some reason. Well, basketball player, I would not want to play for Pope. Well, there's the problem, guys. And I said this on my video. This not being able to communicate thing, it starts to be recruiting, play. It starts to bleed into everything. So I don't know. I really don't know. Doug, Kentucky got Coach BB. Did we? Who did we get? I don't think we got anybody yet, unless they just signed tonight, Dougie. We didn't get that Levitt kid. That kid, listen, that Levitt kid is probably not going to come here, guys. He's at LSU right now. So Texas Tech is going to double whatever our offer is, unless he wants to just play for Will Stein. We probably not going to get him. I say that if Alabama's quarterback leaves and but right now, I mean, look, we can't outdo anybody because we need a whole team. He has a backup plan. They said two quarterbacks that they can't name. I bet you one of them's name is Novosad, and he's got an emergency plan if we don't get Levitt. So right now he's with down at LSU. So Ronald Black, he won't be here for long. He won't be here for long. Well, maybe not. Derek, I could see going 9-9. Oh, Derek, I don't even know. I don't know if they quit. I don't know, Dougie. Minchey, I don't even think he's visited, has he? Minchey hasn't even visited here. So I mean, he could visit here. Look, there's a lot of people we could get, but Cutter Bowley, if you guys didn't hear this story, Cutter Bowley got either 2.5 million. Kentucky offered $1 million, and he said, "Can you give me $1.5 million?" And they said no. So we're not going to get a quarterback if it comes down to money, not a big name quarterback. I say that. So we'll see what happens. But Dougie commits to Kentucky. He did? Is that just breaking? Who did he play for? If he did, we'll take him. Who was Minchey? Well, then that's just breaking. We broke some news here then. If he Rutgers cornerback is visiting Kentucky. I don't see a Minchey, dude. Where did I miss Minchey? I don't see Minchey. Kenny Minchey. Yeah, I don't see. It's official. It is. Why is it not on KSR? Okay, well, wherever it's official at, who did he play for? Yeah, I don't know why it's not on here. Why is it not on here? Did I miss it? Okay, well, if Minchey, it's not on KSR's not reporting, but I'll take your word for it. I have to take your word for it. No, he committed. Okay. All right. I didn't see Notre Dame. Okay. Well, is he that little dude that runs a lot. I don't see that on here, but I'm not saying it didn't happen. Minchey. Wow. Why haven't they put? They should be putting that on here right now. Okay, I'm about to take you guys' word for it. But okay, Kentucky. We'll say Kentucky. There you go. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to take your word for it. Former offensive lineman. No, I don't. Gerald Minchey. After 2 seasons at Tennessee, that was okay. That was a long time ago. Well, whatever. If we got him, we got him. I don't see it, but if we did, we did. Pete Nakos log for prediction. Okay, well, like I said, we're go to on 3. Okay, well, look, until if Kentucky hasn't put out a release, that doesn't mean it's not true. Money, Julia. What's up, Jerry? What's going on, man? Living life, brother. Back. It's a prediction. Yeah, it's a prediction. Yeah, well, there's a lot of predictions too. I'll take Austin Noasad. We had a quarterback from Elon, which I didn't know Elon even played Division I school, but somebody told me he was a decent quarterback, but he's played for Elon. We got to have somebody who can run. That Levitt guy, that dude can run, So, yeah, we'll see. Look, it's not official. We'll have to see what happens. Will Stein had to leave Lexington anyway, so it's nice on tape. That's what somebody told me. Wildcat, but it's Elon. I mean, I don't know. I don't even know I don't even know what conference Elon's in. He's committed to Nebraska, and Kentucky's predicted. Well, look, we're predicted to flip a lot of people, but we don't have a lot of money. One thing we learned on the Cutter Bowley thing is we need too many players. We can't build the team in 1 year. Don't expect a lot this first year. We don't have any backups, so we're just trying to build the team because we're gonna have to see how it goes. He's a 4-star. Well, look, if he wants over about $1 million or $2 million, he ain't gonna get it from us. I say that. Landon Clark, yes, Jared, yes, that's the. And they said there's 2 quarterbacks that are, one of them's got to be Novosad, and one of them's got to be Novosad, guys. So we'll see. The schedule's brutal. Oh, real brutal. Yeah, we're not. Listen, guys, we ain't winning 4 or 5. We ain't winning 5 games. Don't be. It ain't happening. Okay, it's not gonna happen. We will not have back unless nobody gets hurt. And look, I can't believe Dowdell left. I mean, the dude played at Oregon. I thought, man, you need a big back and a pass catching back like Oregon has. They have a 1-2 punch. They had that big dude, then they had that little pass catcher who's really good. I can't think of his name. I thought, well, man, this will work. Now we lost Dowdell. So yeah, now we need running backs. Now we need receivers. Now we need offensive line. Now we need everything. We need everything. So yeah, it's going to be hard. Number 1 center in the portal and not having a quarterback. Well, look, that's one offensive lineman. Who's the other 5? Who's the other 4? I mean, so I don't know if that means what's his name from Western Kentucky will stay here, Wilberly or not. I mean, you need 2 centers. Maybe he will stay here. Maybe he can move over to guard or something. But yeah, look, 1 offensive lineman is fine, but you gotta have 4 more at least. Maybe we'll get it. Levitt can still come. That's true, Dougie. Yeah, Wildcat. Dowdell's a chip. Train him. Yeah, but he was a big dude. I don't know. We'll see. Now we don't have how many running? 1. Patterson. Patterson can play in this offense. He can be the pass catching back in this offense, but I don't know now. Tom, winning Oregon or Indiana? I would pick Indiana over Oregon if I had to bet. But you know what? It could go either way because it was 24-20 the last time they played. So, Kentucky fan. I wish we knew how much money Kentucky can spend. Well, considering we need freaking 22 guys, 22 starters basically. We have a couple stars. I shouldn't say 22. We need about 15 starters. Not that much. You figure $15 million, $20 million maybe. That's not going to buy you. Look, we took a guy from Gardner Webb. If you're just getting on here, Gardner Webb and Western Carolina. Okay, fine. We did get Arkansas's linebacker, who someone said is average. We did get Colton Price from Baylor, who's really good, and Ahmad Bro or whatever, LSU defensive lineman. Somebody told me he's decent. But this Sykes dude, cornerback from Western Carolina, and this Antonio Berry, edge rusher from Gardner Webb. Once again, we're going back to what we got. We got to build a Walmart team, Julie. Minchey was backup. Okay, well, I don't know if we're going to get Minchey. 19 million. Yeah, Wildcats, that's 20 million. So look, we ain't going to get a lot of high price players because we need so many people. I mean, we need a lot of $250,000 players. That's probably what they gave Gardner Webb people. Here's $100,000. I don't know, guys. We need a lot of people. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're never going to be in the top. We're going to be in the bottom third of the SEC all the time, guys. Just get used to it because we're spending too much on basketball, and we're never. That's why we got to have somebody who can coach up 3-stars. This is no different than Mark Stoops, guys. We don't know if Will Stein can coach or not. I just know he's going to get a bunch of 3-stars, which is what he's got out of high school. One of our 3-stars decommitted this afternoon, a wide receiver, Dallas Dickerson, from somewhere in Texas. I don't know. So, yeah, look, we're getting a lot of 3-stars, and we're going to sprinkle in some 4-stars. And that's what you're getting here. Welcome to Kentucky, and good luck. And, yeah. And so, yeah, I mean, look, it's a different offense and a different coaching staff, but it's the same budget. You know what I'm saying? I mean, we might spend a little bit more. We'll see. There's more money available. Okay, fine. But it's going to take a while. It's going to take a year or two. Look, I'm going to say 2 years before we start getting there. We need backups. People are going to get hurt. People are going to get tired. Kentucky fan, Indiana. No, they didn't, but they brought some players with them, and they coached up the players they got. That's what they did. So they still spent a lot of money. They spent money in the portal. They did not go after high school players. They did the Lane Kiffin thing. They went after portal players. That's what Lane Kiffin did. That's what he's doing. That's why he's talking to Levitt right now. Levitt is talking to Lane Kiffin tonight. They're going to offer him all kinds of money if they want him. We'll see what happens. But yeah, I mean, so hopefully we can. But yeah, Indiana just caught lightning in a bottle, and all the stars aligned, and they got a chance to do something. So I hope they do it. Look, I have a lot of friends in Indiana. I hope they win the whole damn thing. That'd be fine with me, and I can celebrate with these guys over here. So Lane Kiffin is doing hot yoga, Jared said. Well, he's doing something, but he's got a lot of money. I wouldn't play for that guy. But we'll see. SEC posse Mike is giving Stein praise for his job in the portal. Well, yeah, I mean, he's done well in the portal. Well, I mean, we got 5 players. I mean, I don't know, look, he's going after people. He's getting praise for it. We only signed 5 people right now. So, I mean, look, we can go after a lot of people, and we'll probably get some good players, if you're trying to get to NFL, but yeah, let's see what we get. I'm all for it. Hey, if we get some people, great. Not having him here now, like Matt Jones said, now you want Oregon to win the whole thing because now that helps us. He's not here anyway, so he's not here this week. So if somebody visits, they'll have to talk to. If you want to see Stein, you'll have to wait till the next weekend. So yeah, if they win, so we'll see if they win. Wildcats, can Ole Miss win? Yeah, sure they can. They can win. Miami's tough. Carson Beck. Ole Miss, yeah. If that quarterback plays like that right there, I mean, look, that guy had a perfect game against Georgia. That throw he made at the end of the game to get them in field goal range, damn, that's about as good of a throw as you're going to see a college quarterback make. He put it right over the linebacker and over the sand, right between him and the cornerback, and the dude caught that ball, and they kicked the field goal. That was the yeah, and I know Randy from those Effing Dogs podcasts is he's not upset, but Georgia had a good year. So Bateman, yes. Well, I mean, he needs some players, Posse. Then we can get him looking good. We just lost another defensive lineman over the weekend, so but we gained one. So yeah, if we can we need 8 defensive linemen, and we corners, safeties. We lost what? We lost DJ Waller, which he was hurt anyway. So yeah, we lost. Well, hell, we lost another. We lost linebackers and safeties. So look, a lot of people. We just need so many people. We just need to spend some money. Try to put the best team together we can. See, nobody's even talking about basketball. Does anybody even give a shit about basketball right now? You know, we're all talking about football. If you're in here talking about basketball, speak up. We'll talk about basketball. We got to win Wednesday night. Missouri just beat Florida, so they're evidently not a scrub team. So we can talk about whatever you want. Waller was good, yeah, but he's been hurt, and I don't know how well he's going to be. After I think he had either a knee or a leg injury. So he went to Louisville. So we needed him on the field, and he only played. Well, he didn't ever play a whole game. So Jared, are the next 2 games at home? Yes, Missouri and Mississippi State. If we lose one of those games, guys, listen, guys, if we lose Wednesday night, it's going to get ugly. I mean, it's going to start snowballing. Now people are going to. You think Mark Pope can't answer questions after the game? Now he's really going to have to answer some questions. So yeah, let's hope we don't do that. Brownback Saturday. Well, I don't know about that, Posse, but people are going to be upset. Wildcat at this point, I don't see how they can make the tournament. Well, Wildcat, we got to stop. Look, that Alabama's the best, probably one of the better teams. But yeah, you can't lose to Missouri. You can't lose any home games. Okay, losing on the road. Okay, look, the term. I mean, the people in the NCAA for losing on the road to Alabama, you're not really going to get penalized for that. But you better not lose any home games. So yeah, we gotta win our home games. But I don't have no idea, guys. Jake, I wish we would stop recruiting players recovering from injuries. That would probably help. Yeah, basketball and football probably would help. Yeah, you get what you can afford, Mr. Jack Cat. I don't think I've seen you before, Mr. Jack Cat. Welcome. I think Pope will walk away after this year. Well, you know what? If the pressure gets too hard, Jack Cat, you're right. I think he might. I mean, look, he's not handling the stress very well. Okay, yeah. National champions. Kentucky better not lose to my ex-wife's Missouri team. Well, look, I don't care about your ex-wife, but he just better not lose to Missouri for anybody's wife, my wife or your ex-wife. Yeah, I mean, look, we can't lose a home game. Yeah, we're not good enough to go on the road and win a bunch of games. I don't think. You can go. Mark Pope. I listened to his radio call-in show today. He was on for 30 minutes, and then they put Travis Ford on. I want everybody to go back. It's not up yet. They'll probably post it tomorrow or tomorrow night or late tonight. Go back and listen to that first 30 minutes and tell me what the hell was he talking about. He talked about watching film and then the lineup and why we didn't play Cam Williams. And I have no idea what the hell he's talking about. I still don't. I cannot understand the guy. They watched film and they talked about their feelings. How do you feel? I played really shitty. How do I feel about that? I mean, I can't get into feelings. How do you feel about your performance? I'm getting paid. I mean, I don't know how I feel. National Kentucky, but yes. Jared Pope he does sound defeated. Ronald Clark. How many SEC games will we win? Ronald, I have no idea, brother. Right now, I can't tell you. We can't fall behind. For you just getting in here, there's 45 people. He has the same record as Billy Gillespie at this point. Him and Billy Gillespie had the same record. Half of our quad one game wins since Mark Pope has got here. All of you guys heard the stat. 50% of the games we have trailed by double digits. Like 25%, we trailed by 20 or more points. So, yeah, we cannot come back. Mark Pope talked about the second half. We had a great second half, and we scored 45 points. Yeah, what did I tell you guys on the live last week? If Alabama has 50 at the half, we're getting our ass kicked. What did they have at the half? 50, and they kicked our ass. Yeah, he's talking about how good we play in the second half. Yeah, I'm sitting there going, well, there's 2 halves, dude. So what the fuck are you talking about? We play really well in the second half. Yeah, after we're down by 15, 20 points, we play really well. Yeah, it's like, did you look at the first half of the game? I don't know what the guy's talking about, guys. I got to be honest with you. I can't understand I try to understand them. I listened to the coaches show tonight. I want everybody to go back and listen to that and tell me what the hell the guy was talking about. I don't know. Wildcat, another. I thought you said Anchorman for a second. I read that wrong, Wildcat. I thought you was going to call him Anchorman. Maybe it's Anchorman. Oh, when another man in Nate Oates is telling you how do you do your job. Yeah, that you only throw the ball out of the post 7 times the whole year. Look, guys, I don't think he can coach at this level. If you're asking me, I don't think he can coach at this level. And it's the way he talks, the way he acts. I mean, look, man, I can't understand. Like somebody said, can the players understand him? I don't know if they understand him. I don't understand him. So I don't know, guys. Yeah, we don't pass the ball. We are the worst defensive team I have ever fucking seen in my life. I cannot believe that we have guys that cannot. I cannot believe that people just go to the basket, go to the basket, go to the basket. Jesus Christ, can you? I mean, hit somebody, take a charge. I mean, I've never seen any defense that bad. I've never seen a guy get torched on ESPN and they're calling out his name and you keep him in there because you like him or what? Why would you keep Colin Chandler in there? Are you watching the same game we're watching? Jasper Johnson, I'm telling you guys right now, if you're just getting in here, Jane Quains' dad and Jasper Johnson's uncle are on social media ripping Mark Pope. If we lose Jasper Johnson, guys, we're screwed for next year. I can tell you that right now. I'd be playing Jasper Johnson. You're going to lose him. You're going to lose him. Quains is going to be gone to the NBA. But they're ripping him. If we lose Jasper Johnson, yeah, good guy. So, yeah, I don't know, Mr. Jack Cat. When do we play Florida? Julie, I don't know, coming up. Ronald, who do you think could be a good candidate for the basketball team? Oh, you mean a coach, Ronald? Dude, you know what? I ain't even thought that far ahead, brother. I hope we don't have to get to that. I hope we don't have to do that to him. And national champions, John Calipari in Arkansas, is the best team in the SEC. Well, I don't know about that. We didn't chase him away, brother. He left. I mean, we chased him away, but he did so bad. Look, he was so bad at the end of his time here. He was so lazy. There's another guy. He was just fucking lazy. So, no, John Calipari deserved to get his ass out of here. Because when you get beat, you don't even, you play Oakland. They play a 2-3 zone, and our players said they didn't even practice for a 2-3 zone. And you get your ass beat by Oakland. Look, I'm glad he went to Arkansas, but it was time for him to go. But is he a coach? Right now? Yeah, he can coach. He can get players. But, yeah, when he was here, he was out of gas. I don't know, Julie. Ronald, I can feel it. I can feel it. Okay, we are what? Ronald, I didn't get. What do you think would be a candidate for? You mean we're about to look? I don't know, guys. We're not going to go there. Jesus, I mean, look, they're not going to fire him after this year, guys. He can lose every game. They're not going to fire him. I think we signed him for 5 years. Look, I don't think we're at the point of firing the guy. Okay, but we're at the point of somebody needs to sit him down, and teach him how to talk to the media. Because good God Almighty, I don't know. New coach, he's not getting fired, wrong. We won't be talking about that till 2 years from now. They're going to give him next year. But if we don't get any players, I mean, so I don't know. I don't know, Julie. I don't think they're going to do anything for a while. But no. So we're talking about basketball. We're talking about football. We'll see. We have signed 5 players in football. We did lose a high school decommitted a wide receiver. So we got 13 high school players and 2 JUCO players, and we just signed 5 out of the portal. So that's our new players. But the center from Baylor is really good. This Colton Price kid is really good, and the defensive lineman from LSU is supposedly pretty good. So we did get 2 good ones, and the linebacker from Arkansas, average. And then the guy from Western Carolina and the guy from Gardner-Webb, I have no idea who they are. So we got 5 players out of the portal. And the portal's open till, the 16th. So plenty of time to get players. I'll put them up. Hopefully we don't lose anybody else. Cutter Boley is gone. So, we offered him $1 million. They offered him $2.5 million. He asked, could we get closer? And we said no. So there you go. So for whatever reason, Maybe Stein just didn't think he. Like I said, that's not a good fit for. I love Cutter Bowley, but that offense wouldn't be a good fit for his skill set. I can tell you that. But we'll see. Just broke the news on the quarterback. What is it, Wildcat? Who is it? Is it the kid from Notre Dame? Is that the guy? I mean, I don't know. Is he any good? Hell, I don't know. I didn't watch Notre Dame. Okay, Minchey from Nebraska. Oh, so we did get him. All right, there you go. Okay, I don't even know what the guy did. Is he any good? Okay, so I get. Is it official? Official? Okay, are they saying 4-star? He redshirted. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, then we have a quarterback. I wonder how much we had to pay for him. He played in 6 games last year. Okay, 6 games. All right. He didn't do great, but he didn't do bad. 20 of 26 for 196 yards. Okay. Well, look, he must have got him for a good price, guys. Okay. Okay. So we ain't getting Sam Levitt. Okay. So, yeah, we were not going to get Levitt. Okay, well, there you go. He's better than what we had. Okay, I've not seen the kid play. So he played in 6 games. He appeared in 6 games. Okay. So he's kind of mop up duty. Okay. Well, all right. There's breaking news. Breaking news. Breaking news. Kenny Minchey. All right. I guess he's the starter. Walmart money, yeah. He's a 4-star. Yeah, he's a 4-star. I mean, if Stein took him, he must be good. Then maybe he can run. Can he run? I'm gonna have to look up his highlights. Wildcat, here's your assignment tonight, Wildcat. Put some highlights up for me, will you, brother? Put some highlights up. By the way, if you guys haven't, if you want to watch highlights, go to Wildcat Highlights channel. I need to shout him out more. Go to his channel because he puts up the best highlights. So put something together, Wildcat, so I can look at it tomorrow. I hope he can run. There we go, Ronald. I'm 60 years old. I'm 59, brother. Joby Hall. Yep, Cal. I've seen everything you've seen, brother. I've seen Bill Curry, Jerry Claiborne. I've seen the good, the bad, and the ugly. I'm putting tapes once the portal is over. Oh, I'm planning on putting full tapes out. Okay. Well, I'll see what I can find on them. I mean, there's something. Yeah. Oh, I know. Listen, you guys, I'm with you, Wildcat. To do a video and to upload a video takes time. To do a thumbnail, I don't even edit my videos anymore. I just look whatever I say when I'm on camera. If I can look, I don't edit. Well, very rarely do I edit my videos because you got to put the video on and you got to shoot it. It takes time. Yeah, when you're the only person doing this by yourself, it takes time. So, new quarterback from Notre Dame, Julie. Notre Dame. AFO. Yeah, AFO. We got Notre Dame, whoever is. Do you like the pickup, Joe? I don't know him, Joe. I don't know. Wildcat says everybody's saying he's a decent quarterback. He played in 6 games, but he really hadn't played that much. He was a 4-star out of high school. I don't know what that means these days. I don't know what we paid for him, but Nebraska wanted him, and we flipped him. He's expected to transfer to Kentucky. Okay, now this doesn't say he is officially transferred. That's his plan. So I guess, okay, so the ink, okay, we'll get him in here. Let's sign his ass. Yeah, officially. Okay, well, somebody fax him a contract, email him a contract, and let he sign that thing. Yeah, so, all right, he's expected to sign. I'll take him. If Will Stein picked him, he's probably good, okay? So, yeah, I'll take it. Notre Dame, Julie, yep. A lot of people forgot, but Cutter was also a 4-star. Yes, he was, Jake. I just think his skill set didn't translate over to this offense. Because this offense, this spread offense, you got to make quick decisions. You got to get the ball out, and you got to throw it to the right person. And it's difficult, and you got to run the ball. So I will look more on Mr. Minchey. Means correct. Levitt will probably go to Texas Tech or LSU. Look, Texas Tech offered to double whatever we gave them. That's what Matt Jones is saying. They basically said, "Hey, we'll double whatever you want." So, He's committed to Nebraska right now. Yeah, I see that, Trey. It's not official, but it's going to be official. So he hasn't officially signed it yet. Sign it, hurry up. A lateral move, possibly, for the money. Yeah, I mean, look, we probably didn't pay him. We didn't give him over $2 million. I can tell you that probably. APO, yes, a lateral move. Look, I don't know how good he is, but if Will Stein wants him and took him, then hey, he's got him. Will Stein's smart enough to know who can run his offense and who cannot. So I wonder how Notre Dame people feel. See, there's no Notre Dame fans in Indiana. See, before it was all Notre Dame football fans, but as soon as IU got good, everybody flipped back to IU. And now there are no Notre Dame fans. I'll find one somewhere and ask him if he's any good. I say that jokingly if any Indiana fans are listening on here. But yeah, okay. So we have a new quarterback coming. Notre Dame quarterback. There you go. So I don't know how good he is, but he played sparingly in 6 games. So we'll see. He's a 4-star. So breaking news right here tonight. So yeah, I will definitely check him out. So that's 6 people we have now. That's the 6 personnel in the portal. We have a center, a linebacker, a defensive lineman, a quarterback, an edge rusher, and a quarterback. There you go. So Notre Dame is notoriety. Yes, Notre Dame will get you paid. So, okay. So, gee, now all we need is a defense. Okay. So let's not get really excited. I mean, I'm all for getting excited. We still don't have a defense or an offensive line. You know, we have a tight end and some receivers to throw to. That would be good. We need to go and get some receivers. I think we'll get some Oregon people. Once Oregon's out of the playoffs and their players can go in the portal, guys, I think we probably going to get some Oregon people. Some maybe an offensive lineman, some receivers who are backups, because good God knows we'll need them. He was the 10th quarterback in the portal, I feel. Okay, good. He's top 10. Hey, all right. Chris, what's up, Chris? Does that knock us out of? Yes, that probably knocks us out 11. Yeah. And he's with Lane Kiffin tonight. And then he'll go to Texas Tech. And Texas Tech will just open up their checkbook and go, how much do you want? $4 million? Yeah, hey, no problem. See, we can't do that, guys, because we pay our basketball team a little bit too much. So yeah, we can't spend the amount of money that. Now, there's other side deals and other NIL monies, not just the rev share, but Julie, Notre Dame is solid. Yes. Texas Tech got Brendan Sorby. Okay, well, there you go. Well, then he's probably, if Lane Kiffin wants him. So many people want Levitt, guys. He's going to Oregon to visit. He's going to Miami. I mean, Oregon's going to need a quarterback. He could probably go a lot of places. So, look, let's just take who we got. I'm happy with him. Chris, be nice to see Sam in a Kentucky uniform. Well, we're going to get this kid, Mr. Minchey. So, all right, I'm going to find out everything I can about him. Like I said, he hadn't played much, sparingly in 6 games. But sorry for Nebraska. See, if Dane Key had any eligibility left, which he doesn't. Kenny Minchey. All right. Kenny Minchey, probably our starting quarterback. And then the Ponatoski kid sitting back there. We can redshirt Mr. Ponatoski. Because I tell you what, that kid's got an arm. So we'll see if you guys haven't forgot about him. See, we're not even talking about basketball. I mean, I was willing to talk about. Nobody even wants to talk about basketball. Yes, forget basketball. If you're watching this back, I planned on talking about both, but it didn't turn out that way. But no. All right, so football is where it's at right now. That's how you know basketball is bad. Nobody wants to talk about basketball. No, we Wednesday night. I was going to do that game live. I probably will not do the Missouri game live. I don't want to do that. If I do it live, we'll lose. I can't wait to see the football team get together. APL Minchey was the 9th quarterback. Cutter was 20th in the portal ranking. Well, good, but I feel I'd rather have Cutter. Well, he's gone. They offered him a lot more money for Arizona State, APL. And we called it on our channel when the other people didn't call it. The big time Kentucky. but we had an inside source they didn't know about. So we cheated. We had a family member, and she emailed me Arizona State about 2 weeks ago. So yeah, but no, well look. If you got to trust Will Stein. If he took the kid, then he knows he can run this offense. This offense is unique. As you go watch Oregon play Saturday when they play Indiana, it's unique, very unique. Quick plays, quick hitters. Chris, Julie is an insider. Yes, she's an insider because she's a relative. So yeah, no, but the Minchey kid's pretty smart to play for Stein. Uh, that was a smart move. I don't even know who's Nebraska's coach. I don't even know who their coach is, and don't care. What was their record? Didn't they go to a bowl? No. Yeah, they went to a bowl, whatever Pop Tart Bowl or whatever they went to. But yeah, look, it's going to take some time, guys. Just like I said. So, can anybody tell me? Is this kid? Is he a sophomore? Minchey, is he a sophomore? Is he a redshirt fresh? What is he? Okay, well, because I started saying he didn't really play enough to. He could probably redshirt. He's a true freshman season in one game. Oh, he's two. So okay. So 2023, 2024, 2025. Okay, so he probably has 2 years left. Okay. 2. Okay, yes, I agree. Wildcat, 2 years. All right, we'll take him. That's about how long it's going to take for us to get to field friggin' 85 or 105 scholarships. I don't know how many years he has left. I think it's 2. Chris, we were talking. No pulse, unfortunately. Well, look, if we don't make the tournament, guys, that would be awful. Okay, that would be. I'm not going to say we're not going to make the tournament, but we got if Wednesday night's important. And Mississippi State, we can't lose. We can't lose any home games. There's no shame to losing to Alabama. The way we lost, okay, but look, we got good enough players. Now they just beat Florida, Missouri, so obviously they're a good team. But teaching football, Julia, I don't know a lot about. I'm learning about football. I do know as much as some writers. I can tell you that there's some writers that don't. I thought I didn't know football. We have some writers that really and will admit they don't know football, and you get paid to cover it. That's my whole thing. You get paid to do this shit? Yeah, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, wow. Hey, more power to you. I'll just use Chat GPT. That's all I'm going to do. Yeah. So, but no, guys, we've been going 1 hour. So we have a new quarterback, Kenny Minchey from Notre Dame. Nebraska was going to sign him, and we took him. So, Chris, I think we're going to score more than 30 points in this offense. I don't know about that. We might score 30, but the problem is, Chris, is we don't have a defense. And for those of you that lived through the air raid, here's the deal. We still lost games. We just lost them. The problem is you score quickly and you give the ball back to the team that's better than you. So imagine giving the ball back to Tennessee this year over and over. Well, Tennessee was putting 55, 60 points on us. So we'd lose 55-28 or whatever. So yeah, we just need to get a defense now. The offense scoring 30 points ain't going to help you if you can't stop anybody. And plus, you're getting your like I said, you're giving the ball back, which is why spread offenses, it's hard to do them. But we got a good coach, so hopefully he can make this work. We're going to have to get some players. We will be able to score. The question is, can we stop anybody? And right now, I don't even know who our defensive. We got like 3 defensive linemen. I know. So Kentucky basketball is running the air raid. No, they're not running the air raid, Jake. Well, they are that they're getting. Yeah, you mean the score differential? Yeah, we're not scoring though. Yeah, we got the player out of Baylor, the center. Yeah, offensive player. Now we need a defensive. We need linebackers. We do not have any. We got that one linebacker from Arkansas. Somebody told me he was a backup. We'll take him. We got somebody from Gardner Webb, an edge rusher. I didn't know Gardner Webb had a team. And a cornerback from Western Carolina. So we're being a little thrifty here, but that's cool. Yeah, Cutter needed a better fit, Julie. Yes, Cutter would not do well in this offense, guys. He can't run. You need a guy that can run. I mean, they run that quarterback. They run east and west. They run side, they run side to side. So yeah, outside zone run. We got to be thrifty. Yes, AVO. Yes, we are Walmart. We're not buying the brand name foods. We're buying Equate foods and medicines. I don't think Equate's not food. That's actually medicine. My bad. Whatever. The Walmart brand is Sam's. I don't know what it is. Yeah, we're Sam's Club. We buy in bulk. So, but yeah, I mean, look, the first year just don't count. Just don't get your hopes up for the first year. Now, as we build, as I told someone, over the next couple of years, okay, it might be better. But yeah, it's a different style of play. All of us that lived through the air raid, and we were the first team to do it. We all know we've seen this before. Okay, we know we're going to score. We got to be able to run the ball, and I think he does a good job running in this offense. Whereas the air raid had an awful running game. So Cutter can run, but side to side, yeah, side to side is sprinting to the pylon and outrunning a linebacker and a safety to the pylon. That's not Cutter's thing. So evidently, this Minchey dude can run. I will try to find some tape on him. Um, but no, that's great. So breaking news if you're just getting in here. Kenny Minchey, quarterback Notre Dame. We just signed him. So we got him. We stole him from Nebraska. I got to say we stole him. We convinced him not to go to Nebraska and to come here. So he was a 4-star. He has not played that much. He has 2 years of eligibility. Evidently, Will Stein saw something in him. So we just got to trust the coach. Jake, there been any news about Coach Stoops? No, he'll probably take a year off. I imagine he'll relax for a year. Hell, he's going to get paid. I don't know how many millions of dollars a year, $20 million a year for the next 5 years. Yeah, I mean, he don't have to work. I think he can chill. If he wants to be a coordinator or a coach, he can coach somewhere. AFO, do you think there's a possibility of UK ever getting a top quarterback? Sure, there's a possibility. We have to spend the money. See, all of art is money. If we're trying to have a great basketball team, it's going to take money away from the football team. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, we need to be. We can't miss on anybody. So yeah, we need to be smart about each pick and thrifty. And yes, we'll see. But I mean, look, Levitt wasn't that great. He was okay. I ain't gonna call him a top quarterback. I mean, he did okay. He played 6 games. I was listening to Arizona State. They're glad to have Cutter Boley, but they didn't talk about Levitt like he was, all world or anything. Wildcats. Yeah, we just got a top quarterback. Well, that's true. He hadn't played a lot, but well, we didn't know him. APO. I didn't even know he. See, they didn't put his name out there. Matt Jones said today that there were 2 quarterbacks that were emergency backups that he wasn't allowed to mention, but we were going to get one of them if Levitt. So Levitt evidently told us no, and that's fine with me. Benjamin Franklin. That's what will get you players, guys. Benjamin Franklin. All right. Well, we have been going an hour. Look, what's up, Lady Bass Player? Oh, well, I'll stick around if Lady Bass Player came in here. Hey, we're talking about baseball. We're talking about basketball, but football. We just got a new quarterback, Lady Bass Player, if you haven't heard. Brand new quarterback from Notre Dame. Hasn't played a lot, but Kenny Minchey. I'm going to find out about him. Yeah, Minchey. Yeah, I don't know how good he is. So we will see. He was sitting behind some people that were better than him, and we got him. That's what we got to do, guys. We got to go and get players who are not playing, sitting behind somebody at Alabama or, well, maybe not Alabama, the other schools. So, oh, well, thank you, Julie, for not leaving. Well, I try to be funny. Lady Bass Player. Levitt to LSU. Probably Lady Bass Player or somewhere else. He's got visits scheduled to Miami and Oregon. He can go. Look, there's no way we were going to get him because of money. Okay. So, yeah. Penn State. Yeah, he was a backup. And nobody thought he was any good. But we did. Wildcat. This is about Mark Pope. rudely dismissing Alabama reporter. Actually, it was Tom Leach, Wildcat Highlights. He did it to Tom Leach. If you want to hear it, go to KSR's Alabama post-game show. You know, the call-in show after the Alabama game. Go to I think it's the 13-minute mark. And Matt Jones plays the interview on the radio with Tom Leach after the game, and it was awful. I did a video. If you want to hear me talk, I did a video, and that video has 1,000. Usually I'll get 200 or 300 views. It's got 1,000 plus. I didn't like it at all. He couldn't answer a question. He was real short with Tom Leach, which Tom Leach was trying to help him out. He was just so frazzled he couldn't answer any questions. I mean, that's when I said, "Oh, we're in trouble." He is mentally fragile to me, is what I saw. So, but yeah, come on, it's Tom Leach. Yeah, I don't know if I don't know if it was rude or I don't think he could answer the questions. I think he was so mentally frazzled and confused. I thought he couldn't answer the question. I don't know if it was rude or not, but if you go back and watch it, yeah, if you want, like I said, KSR Alabama postgame show, 13-minute mark, Matt Jones plays it, and you'll see, and you'll be like, what the hell is he talking about? That last question he couldn't even answer. I still don't know what he's talking about. So he's too emotional. Yes, Trey. Yes, he is. I will agree with that. He's going to have to change that, or he ain't going to be coaching here. I will say that. That's the one. Forget about coaching style, analytics. He has to change himself. He cannot coach here and be that emotional. Okay, you can't do that. That was the worst interview on the radio. Billy Gillespie wasn't that bad. I mean, everybody has cliches. You know, like Bull Durham. Know your cliches. You got to write them down. You got to say that we work harder, not smarter. We tried to play the best we could. No, he can't say anything. So yeah, he's got some work to do on himself before, or he's going to end up not coaching here. You can't coach here and act like that. That's all I'll say. You can go back and watch my Alabama post-game video. I go over all that, and it was bad. So yes, when he was recruiting players, I believe in lady base player. Yes, I believe all that stuff. Yeah, you can't act like that. Jesus, I mean, he couldn't answer a question, guys. I mean, he could not get an answer out. I forgot what the third question was, but yeah, you can't. I don't know if it was being rude, but it was definitely weird. It was weird as hell, as a matter of fact. And Trey's almost too smart. You know what? I don't know about that, Trey. I know he went to med school, and he might be book smart, but I don't know if he hasn't convinced me that he's that smart yet. Okay, let me just say that. When it comes to coaching basketball, hadn't proven to me that he's that smart, but I could be. I hope I'm wrong. Lady base player, he lost. Okay, to Kansas. Yep. Oh yeah, Stokes. Oh yeah, look, nobody's gonna come here, guys. I don't know if it's JMI or him, or once word gets out on the street and you get a tarnished reputation, ain't nobody. Here's the thing we got to worry about, guys. Jasper Johnson's uncle and Jane Quains' dad are on the internet, on social media, ripping Mark Pope. Now we're not going. Quains is going to NBA, but if we lose Jasper Johnson, guys, come on. You better start playing Jasper Johnson and sit Colin Chandler down is what you better do. Or we're going to lose Jasper Johnson. And that will be really bad. So I don't know, guys. We got to win that game. We got to win the next two games. If we lose that game Wednesday night, it's not going to go well. Yeah, if the parents are right, Julie, the parents. All right, guys. Well, look, I went an hour tonight. I won't keep you, lady bass player. I don't know why he's playing Colin so much. Because he likes him, lady bass player. There's a relationship there, and I get it. And I get why you like him. And I'm not going to say it on here because I'm not going to insinuate anything. But look, I know you like the kid, but still, he's not that good. Okay, he can't guard anybody. So get him off the floor, whose dad was posting about Pope. Jake, Quains' dad, Jasper Johnson's uncle. And so, yeah. Chandler, well, I don't know about that. JQ, I believe, yes. Yeah, and Johnson, yes. Jasper Johnson. He's not good. Yes, he's not good. Yes. So yeah, guys, you can't have people's parents posting stuff about your coach. I mean, it's social media, but man, you know, not we. Okay, before I get off here, we got to throw the ball out of the post. I mean, damn, Alabama's coach just shined a light on what our problem is. We don't do assists. When the ball goes in the paint, it's a black hole. It doesn't come back out. When the ball goes in, they're not passing it back out. 7 times for the whole year. Nate Oates found that stat and said that, hey, when it goes in the post, just double that guy because he ain't going to throw it back out. And that's how they beat us. They outsmarted us. So there's your analytics. If you're going to use analytics, use the smart analytics. Don't just use numbers just to show you something. Like before I get off here, uh, I still am laughing at that Noah computer shooting system. If you guys saw that video I put out on Christmas Day, I wish I wouldn't have erased it. I ripped this computer set. It was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. Teaching you how to shoot the ball and shoot it at a 45-degree angle and 10 to 12 inches deep, and then going, well, no shit. If you shoot a perfect shot, it's going to go in. It's like you paid a computer, and the computer talks to you. Well, I said, I hope they take a sledgehammer to that. 22 million. Yeah. I can't put it back up, Derek. I erased it. And so I'm like, damn, I deleted it. So it's gone. And I can't put it back up. And it was hilarious. I mean, I just laughed. I cannot believe that a computer tells you how to shoot the ball. I just stood there in amazement with nobody guarding you. Okay, nobody's guarding you. Well, yeah. Anyway, I wish I could put it back up. It was ridiculous. Yep, lady bass player. He got away from the way that played last year. Last year we had an offensive team. He got scared and whatever, he overthought it. Oh, too many fucking numbers and overcorrected the defense. Now you got all defensive players and you got nobody that can hit on a consistent basis. Unless you're playing a quad 4 team. If we play Bellarmine, Cam Williams can hit 8 threes. If we play Missouri, Cam Williams can hit 2. So, yeah, that's the fucking problem right there is we can't hit consistently. Why did we not guard the 3-point line on Alabama? Why like Matt Jones said, why would you? They got wide open shots. I mean, that's their game. I mean, I don't know, guys. I don't have any answers. Well, look, what is tonight? Tonight is Monday. No, Tuesday, right? I don't even know what day it is. Monday. It's Monday. So we play Wednesday. Well, I'm not going to do a watch party for that game, but I will come back on either. I may do tomorrow night. Tomorrow night or Thursday, I'll come back on. All right. So we got a quarterback. That's the good news. And we still don't understand what Mark Pope is doing. That's the bad news. Maybe he will find out what he's doing and do a better job. Let's look. We still got to pull for him. He's still our coach. Hopefully he can. Like I said, I'm worried about it's hard to change somebody's communications skills when you're that old. So I don't know. Yeah, I don't know what that game plan, Julie. Yeah. I don't understand some of his game plans. But anyway, all right, guys. I'll put some stuff out when we get players. I may do a live tomorrow night. So look for it. If we get some more players, I'll do a live and come back on tomorrow night. If not, we'll watch the game on Wednesday night. Well, we won't do a live watch. Good God. But after the game, I may come on after the game. So, all right, guys. Yeah, the Steelers. Yeah, the Steelers won that game. One guy missed an extra point, and one guy missed a field goal. So there you go. All right, guys. Look, have a safe Tuesday. And like I said, I'll be doing a live either tomorrow or Friday or Thursday. So, yeah, we'll skip game day. But anyway, hey, let's go win a basketball game. Let's get some more football players. Go Cats. Everybody have a good day.